Fast, accurate, and everyday. First Defense Weather.
Well, a happy Tuesday to you, and wanted to start off with we had an earthquake in Genesee County this morning, just a little bit to the west-northwest of Leroy, the town of Leroy, which is sitting right there, and it's in Genesee County, which is east of Buffalo, and this was a 1.2, and a 1.2 is very minor on the Richter scale, but it went down 3.1 miles into the Earth's crust. That's how far the earthquake went down. And you know, we talk about this a lot because earthquakes around here are not as uncommon as you might think they are. We have the Clarendon-Linden fault system. It is a set of fault lines that stretch basically across the entire region. It stretches from the south shore of Lake Ontario all the way into northern Allegheny County. That is where the fault lines actually tend to end. And these fault lines are responsible for most of the seismic activity across the region. Not all. We can get some earthquakes that happen up in Canada and some further to the south. We have seen that before, but the ones that have been epicentered across western and central New York, it's the Clarendon-Linden faults that are responsible for that. These fault lines mainly remain quiet, so most of us don't even know about them, but every now and then they do wake up and get a little jolt, and that was the case this morning. The fault lines woke up and gave us a little jolt, especially for people in Genesee County. But getting back to the southern tier, the sunset's getting sooner. So, you know, the days are getting shorter here. By the time we go into Monday, we're going to get close to that 8 o'clock mark for the sunset time. Now, the rain today is moving in a very interesting direction, east to west. Mostly our weather flows west to east. And the reason for that is due to a deep upper level trough, or what's called an upper level low, that's limbering over the region. And that is actually it's squeezing the cold air between the warm air with the high pressure. It's squeezing it in between. And that's ultimately forcing it to go around the low, the flow around the low. So low pressure spins counterclockwise. So that is ultimately the reason why the rain is moving in a different direction. So you can see FutureScan paints the idea of showers through the afternoon hours. We may catch a little bit of a break through the evening and especially through early tomorrow morning. Then we'll start to see the redevelopment of a few showers by early tomorrow morning for the morning commute. Now tomorrow, I don't think the rain is going to be as widespread. It will come down in coverage, but still you can see a few spotty showers being painted here. We won't rule out the chance for at least an isolated embedded thunderstorm within that as well. Thursday should be a mainly dry day, but again, we're not going to rule out the chance for a spotty rain shower through the day on Thursday. Forecast rain over the next 5 days, about a ½ inch, I think at most maybe 3/4 of an inch. And again, you know, we're still running now 4 inches below normal rainfall for the summer season, so we need more rain than this, and Mother Nature's not going to produce any relief in that department though. Lots of clouds for today, scattered showers, a few storms. I've brought the high temperatures for today down because of the clouds and the rain. I think the hills will stay in the mid-60s all day to 75 across the lower elevations with that north wind, 7 to 14. Mostly cloudy tonight, scattered showers, a rumble or two is possible. Patchy fog starts to redevelop overnight, 52 in the deepest valleys to around 60 at the lakeshore with an east wind 5 to 10. The ultimate satellite solution 7 days. So scattered storms, not as widespread as they are today. For tomorrow, 73, 77 on Thursday, mainly dry, so don't worry too much about the rain icon there. But again, there will be a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm possible. The sun returns on Friday. We're back up to around 82. That's around average to where we should be this time of the year. And then by the weekend, it turns unsettled again, and it looks like much of next week at this point is looking like it likely will be wet with temperatures coming back into the mid-70s.